How's it going, everyone? It's Ben Falcons Media Corner back again with a brand new video for today. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time for this new episode for the series is going to be my review on the 2023 historical drama film, and that is Chevalier. This is directed by Stephen Williams, and this tells the true story where the illegitimate son of an African slave and French plantation owner, we follow this man named Joseph Bologna, aka Chevalier de St. George, who's played by Kelvin Harrison Jr., and we see him rising up to probable heights as a celebrated violinist, composer, and fencer in French society, complete with a love affair and falling out with Marie Antoinette. So that's pretty much the story of Chevalier. Now, when it comes to historical biopics, there's been a few handful of them I tend to enjoy quite a bit, and there's two different types of them when it comes to those kind of movies. There's like historical drama ones, which there are a good handful of those movies I tend to enjoy quite a bit when it comes to those kind of movies. And there's mostly like historical epics and all that, like adventure films, which those ones I tend to enjoy a lot when it comes to those kind of movies, even though there are a few handful of them that didn't really appeal to me that much or anything. But when I did see the trailers for this movie, this one did look really interesting to me, since this one's tackling on one of the most famous people in France history, and which in this case is about Chevalier himself, which I didn't even know much about this man or anything, but again, this one did look really interesting to me when I saw the trailers. And this film came out around April of last year in the US, but we didn't get this until June of last year in the UK, which I went to see this movie just a couple days after I did see the new Transformers movie. And after watching this whole movie, yeah, I gotta tell you guys that I overall had a really great time with Chevalier. This was overall a great historical biopic here. First off, Kelvin Harrison Jr., who plays the title role in the movie, he's great here. And he does manage to bring two sides of his character in this movie here, which I thought he really nailed for those moments here. And Samara Weaving is also really good as well. And the chemistry between her and Harrison Jr., I did like those moments. And there are times where she does sing in the movie here, and I thought she really nailed those moments. Like, she does have an amazing singing voice in the film. And Lucy Boynton, who plays Marie Antoinette, I thought she was really good. And everyone else, for the most part, they all gave good, strong performances here. And when it comes to the music in the film, I thought the music, for the most part, was great. Like, it does have good energy to it for different scenes here, due to its tone here. Like, there are times where the film's music can be sweet, and there are times where the music can be pretty aggressive for some of the scenes in the film, in which I really enjoyed those moments when it came to some different tone mixtures for its music choices here. And the costumes and sets in the film look really beautiful for an old-fashioned film like this one. And the direction, for the most part, I thought was really beautiful, for able to capture the sets and the costumes alongside the music and the performances. However, there are times where the pacing does feel a little bit draggy, even though the film's an hour and 47 minutes long. It's just that there were a few scenes that do play off a little bit slow, but it does manage to pick itself up to move on to another scene. And there are times where the film's tone does feel a little bit clunky, because there are times where the film tries to be like a romance, and there are times where it's mostly trying to be like historical drama, which for all that I did feel a little bit all over the place here. But all in all, Chevalier, I thought this movie was overall a great historical biopic. And if you do know about Chevalier himself, or you found of like movies that have something to do with like old-fashioned music or anything, like violins or anything like that, this one may be a cup of tea here. So that's pretty much all I have to say about Chevalier. I'm gonna give Chevalier 4 out of 5. As I said, I definitely did enjoy this historical biopic here, and despite having a few faults of the film, they never managed to harm my experience as I was watching this film from beginning to end here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my AK After I Saw review on Chevalier, and let me know what you think of this movie if you have seen this already, or if you just recently checked this out. Did you really enjoy this one, or was this not your cup of tea? As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Falcons Media Corner signing off.